we go. Alright, let's get some soldiers going. Keep that. Alright, so, opponent with Cult's Conscript. So, let's throw down an island and say go. Tenacious Underdog. Seems good. There's mono black here. Right, Disenchant. I'm not sure if that's going to be good in this game. So, we will play our Adarkar Wastes. Opponent may have a Liliana next turn, but if they do, they do. Well, they can't play now because of Thalia. I'm sure they've got another way of removing this. Yep. Alright, so we got new cards, but opponent seems to be playing all the old black cards, which is fine. I don't really want to play Brutal Cathar into a Liliana or something. I feel like playing the Resolute Reinforcements next turn. So Soul Partition's really nice on the underdog. Let's just pass our turn. Okay, opponent goes to attacks. I'll take 5. And they just pass their turn. So we'll play our reinforcements, see if they want to cut one of these down. Okay, pass their turn. Alright, so we can decline that. Veteran's nice, it's going to pump the team. Brutal Cathar's nice as well. I think we'll play out the Veteran here. See if the opponent wants to remove this. Okay, it survives. Well, yeah. They allow us to go to attacks. Yeah, and there's the Infernal Grasp from the Valiant. That's not a problem at all. So I could Soul Partition it here to save it to play again next turn, but not too worried about that right now. We'll just hold open this partition for the underdog, maybe. 4th mana, you know what that means. Alright, we have to take care of the underdog. If they want to play Shouldered, we're just going to have to Cathar it next turn instead. So not a good game. It's mono black. So the conscript gets in there. And they just replay the underdog from the old graveyard there. We don't need to do that, so we can play the veteran, or exile the veteran from the graveyard to put +1 counters and everything. I think we can only look at Brutal Catharing the underdog, passing our turn, and praying that we are going to get a removal spell here. There it is. Mono black, still a pretty good card, pretty good deck here. Dennick comes down. Might as well just play it. Put our Dennick out of the way of cut down. So 5 mana. That's weird. No? Is that weird? I guess we just attack with the Siege Veteran? Attack with these two, I guess, and then we can hold open the reinforcements. And it's down to 10. Yeah, we'll just hold open the reinforcements. I don't understand why they board wipe then. Maybe they didn't read the veteran. Liliana, okay. Sacrifice a creature. Well, I'm going to bring out the reinforcements. We're going to sacrifice the soldier. We can resolve that. And then we get a 1-1 out of this. Cult Conscript. Well, that's going to come out tapped. Yeah, this has turned us. This has become a strange old game here. It's a deserted beach. 2, 4, 6. They're not quite dead. So what we could do is play this from the graveyard, put a +1 counter on everything, attack the opponent. It puts them down to. So they have to block. Yeah, I can't do that just yet. So I think we'll play Dennick. We'll set it up for the next turn. We'll just say go. Just fingers crossed we no, we'll put that on Dennick. Yeah, we'll just pass our turn. Fingers crossed next turn we get to kill them. See what they want to do. I still don't know why they board wiped a second ago. If they want us to discard a card, I'm happily discard this Disenchant from my hand. It's doing next to 0. Okay, Infernal Grasp on a Dennick, so they lose 2 life for that. Sounds good. I want them to play this underdog from their hand as well. No, I didn't think so. So they pass their turn. Okay, and that's lethal, I think. Definitely lethal. They're all going to get flying. They're all going to get flying. My opponent's going to die. So the Harbin there won us the game again. No idea why the opponent board wiped. That was on then. Okay. In game number 2. Okay, opponent goes first. Hand's okay. Keep this. Plaza of Heroes, alright, so could be a variety of different decks. We'll play an island and we'll hide what we're doing. Nobody likes to see an island on turn 1. Eiganjo and Intrepid Averse. Reinforcements is nice. So I think we'll just drop our Adarkar Wastes now. With reinforcements next turn we can maybe do Officer. Just pass our turn. We'll ambush this adversary. I'm not sure what they could have in their hand. We're just going to block with 1. Seems fine. Valiant Veteran is a really nice card there. Let's just drop our Officer here. opponent. Get a flying creature on the battlefield is always nice. And they just pass their turn, so they are a little bit mana screwed, I guess. Kind of want to play this veteran here. Pump the team. Tap for 5. 2-2. So yeah, this is pretty good right now. I guess I could have played. I don't know why I didn't play Eiganjo there as my land. My opponent is missing land drops all over the shop. Yeah, I should have definitely played Eiganjo. I've got no idea why I just passed the turn there. Alright, let's just keep it going. And yeah, let's just keep attacking in the air, on the ground, create another 2-2. I mean, Soldiers are pretty good. This is pretty dominant. Opponent down to 7. Good game. And scoots it up. Alright, so yeah, I mean they were missing land drops there. But we have a really low curve, so those kind of things don't matter too much to us. Ooh, we get an orb. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, complicated. Where do we start? The outside? Rust, Goliath. I always think, what am I most likely going to play? It's going to be black and white, so... kind of like the green one. We'll do Titania. We're going to end up with them all, so... one of those things. Alright, let's just continue playing with soldiers. And let's see. Oh, on the play this time. Alright, cool. Well, I really like my hand, so we'll keep this. We'll play the wastes to hide what we're doing. Not that I think it matters, but sometimes I guess it could. A deserted beach, right? So it might be a mirror match. Well, I'm going to play the Harbin here. It's my favourite card in the deck. There's a 3-2. No Resolute Reinforcements that turn, but this is a flyer, so only ground creatures. There's the reinforcements. Alright, so I'm actually going to play reinforcements next turn, or the end opponent here. So we'll just pass the turn here. Planes. And yeah, we'll just get down the reinforcements. Thirst for knowledge. Alright, so this is going to be a big turn by us. Okay, so they got the Portal to Phyrexia in the graveyard. A land would have been nice. I'm going to... I think we're just going to get down the Siege Veteran. Get a bit of redundancy if our creatures die. And yeah, we'll just pump the token, attack our opponent. So we missed a little bit of damage there, but I kind of want to double spell the veterans if we get a chance to depopulate. Alright, so I'm glad we played the veteran there. And yeah, we'll just play our... so we'll just submit that because we're definitely going to play that now. Hit our opponent for 4. Down to 7, and we'll just hold back on the reinforcements. They've already shown us they're playing board wipe, so don't want to go too crazy. Invoke Justice, okay. So this is going to make us sacrifice some creatures. I'm okay with that. Bring out reinforcements. We'll just sack all that lot. And we have lethal here, I think. Yep, another dominant display here by the soldiers. Portal to Phyrexia didn't do too well, and the Siege Veterans what won us that game. On to the next one. Alright, let's continue playing. Okay, we get to go first with another really decent hand, so we'll keep this, we'll play out our tap land here, say go. And we'll play, I think, the Wastes, and we will flash in the Reinforcements, and then play a Veteran next turn. Razor Lash Transmogran can't block. Okay. I'm not really a fan of creatures that can't block. Negate is going to be good for later. So what we're going to want to do now, maybe the Veteran, we can play the Officer. I think whatever we play is going to be removed. So let's go for the most mana efficient play. The Skystrike Officer will attack our opponents. No blocks. And Negate again. Right, only got 2 of those in the deck, so we can definitely just blow up one of those. So we'll play this, decline, play our Veteran. Attack with everyone. Okay, I miscalculated my land there, unfortunately. Opponent is attacking us, so no blocks. Okay, just the planes. Guess we'll just attack in the... Oh goodness me. How much that costs? 3. So if we do that, kill that, we're going to go down to 8. Guess we just attack with the Officer. Yeah. Unfortunate. Haven't really drawn any creatures there to go with our board, and it's another Transmogran. Alright, these can't block, so I'm not too worried about them. That's annoying. Okay, so attack us for 9. Yeah, we're gonna have to kill one of these Flesh Gorgers. Sure. Sounds good. I'm not worried too much about the life loss. I'm more concerned about the life gain for our opponent. No blocks. Alright, we need our Harbin this turn, so let's tap 3 of our soldiers, see if we can find it. Soul Partition. Is that lethal? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It could be, so let's exile this Harvester, just in case. Come on, deck. Destroy evil. That is not going to do it. Can we get out of this? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage only. Alright, well... Guess we just... have to see what we draw. Siege Veteran. Alright, well... we'll play that and then we'll... we Put that on the Siege Veteran, at least we can block the Flesh Gorge, but we're going to die anyway, so... Yeah, the life gain from these Gorges was the problem there. What is that? Skitterbeam Battalion, 2-2, Trample Haste, sure. Okay, good game. Not one of our best performances. So it's an aggro meta today, it seems. I've done really well with the soldiers, and a lot of the games that I've lost are against aggro decks themselves. We'll just keep playing. Alright, so opponent goes first. I mean, this is a pretty good hand. If we can get this to stick around, we'll keep this. Swamp for our opponent, and they're all and it's a Siege Veteran for us. So we don't actually play 1-drops in this deck, so let's just play this Wastes. Maybe we should play some 1-drops. The Negates aren't doing too well here, so a lot of creatures coming down, so we will probably remove those after this. Harvester for our opponent. Alright, well, we'll just play our reinforcements, pass our turn. We might be aggressive, but these Rakdos decks are way more aggressive than us, especially on the draw here. Opponent gets in with their Harvester. I'm just going to take the damage. And yeah, we'll just play out the reinforcements. I don't want to play the Brutal Cathar into this deck, to be honest. Alright, so they've definitely... Oh, it's just the blood that's holding priority here. Alright, cool. So they crack their blood. There's a Thalia. Okay. Nervous about playing our Cathar. I guess against the captain it's not too bad, but let's get down our veteran. At least we get some payoff if this or the reinforcements die. So we'll just attack here. Probably may just wanna... Yeah, there we go. Just block. Should have put the counter on the other creature. And shoulder it. Alright. We'll put a stop there because we have Destroy Evil. No blocks. We'll get rid of... Oh goodness me. We'll get rid of shoulder it. Alright, we really need to draw a land here. It's just a Soul Partition. Alright, so we are really under the cosh here a little bit. Can we afford to take 5 next turn? If the opponent has a Invoke Despair, we're pretty dead. I'm just going to attack with the reinforcements. Yeah, missing that land drop's going to be brutal. Cut down our veteran. Okay. And it's the Dragon Engine. A couple of Mishra decks. No land. Alright, well, there's only one thing we can do, and that's Brutal Cathar this Dragon Engine. See if our opponent can get out of this. They'll have to crack their Harvester here. Kill their kill the Cathar if they want that back. Yeah. Not sure what they're thinking about. Okay. Well, I'm just going to block the Harvester. Am I missing something? Go down to 1. Another Brutal Cathar. Alright, so we've missed land drops galore here. I guess we need to... So if we Brutal Cathar this Harvester, they're just going to attack with the 2-2. And we'll have to block. We're going to have to, aren't we? Yeah, so we'll Cathar this Harvester here. Unfortunately, we need to double block the Captain. Nothing more we can do about that. Oh goodness, it's my attack, right. Sorry opponent, I was doing something. Okay, so aggro today it seems. We will take that defeat and move on. Alright, we'll just keep playing. Yeah, I'm not really liking those last couple of games that I played there. I think there's a big difference if we go first or second in this deck. We'll play our island though. And opponent has their own island. And it's Inspection Sentinel. It's nice to see something new. It's potential for multicolours. Whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield under opponent's control, you gain life. What? Alright, well, have a life. And I really need to... I guess we'll just show them like an officer or something. I really need the untapped mana there though, so we'll let them have the life and we'll play out our reinforcements. It's nice to see new cards. I think the old meta got kind of stale. Dennick's nice. I'm going to just take the 1 damage if they want to attack though. They might not want to. Alright, well they don't. So we'll play our reinforcements. We've got to hit a land drop now. Which we do. Okay, you're going to gain another life, alright. Fair enough. I'm just going to Cathar this Dennick, I think. I don't like Dennick. The life gain really does add up as the game goes on. No attacks here. So not quite as aggressive on our aggro deck as we would want. Coming with the planes. And it's a veteran. Right, so I guess they're a soldier deck. I didn't realise that was a soldier. I know Dennick is because we have one in our deck. Potential for multi. Alright, so we can just kill that and we can petition the veteran here. I'm going to take our opponent down for 4. Should have done that first. New cards though. Alright, well we're just going to get rid of this. And we're just going to get rid of this veteran and attack our opponent. Finally get some damage here. It finally goes down to 19. Another planes. And a Thalia. No problem. First strike's going to be the issue here. So we got our own Thalia. Alright, well we'll just play out our officer and try and kill them in the air, I guess. Unless they want to counter. Probably got the reinforcements here, I guess. So we won't attack. No attacks. We'll actually just draw a card off the officer in our opponent's end step. But they just passed the turn. So maybe it was a Wandering Emperor. I guess it could be this. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest. So soldier on soldier, two completely different decks. They've got this artifact that I've not seen before. And I'll just... Alright, so we'll just tap 3 soldiers here and draw us a card. So like the text that no one knows on the officer here is we've got and destroy evil. So are we thinking that the opponent may have a... Wandering Emperor? Well, if they do, they're not going to be able to afford it if we play Thalia first. So they need to play Wandering Emperor now if they want to. And we can comfortably go to attacks. They've probably got a... What could they have? It's going to attack just with the 2-3, I think. If they have a Resolute Reinforcements, I don't really want to put my Moonrage Brute in the way of that. But we can just attack them in the air here. Wandering Emperor would cost 6 if they had it. Oh, and they're just going to channel Eiganjo. Okay, fair enough. Is this a soldier? It's a werewolf. You know, I'm just going to draw a card. We might find something we can play now. So it was Eiganjo that was holding up. Okay, we draw a flame. Pretty good. And yeah, we'll just play out our other one, I guess. And this is also going to flip the Brute. It's going to make us double spell and we can target Thalia. So hopefully they can't kill this Brutal Cathar, because it's going to be a problem if they can. Okay. Zephyr Sentinel. When it ATBs, return up to one other target creature you control to its owner's hand. If it was a soldier, put a +1 counter on it. Alright, so they're really synergistic here. Card I've not seen before. Well, I have seen, but I didn't think was going to be in one of these decks. And Thalia makes a return. Okay. And we'll just pass the turn. We draw a Siege Veteran. We'll play out our Siege Veteran here. Now we're not going to attack with everyone, so before attacks, I'm going to tap down my... Probably like that. And it's a Thalia, okay. So I'm going to attack with Thalia as well. So we'll attack here like this. And I don't mind if they want to block our creatures. Okay, so our Thalia has first strike. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we'll just start with that. Grab a 1-1 and pass our turn. So our board state is much better. We need the Harbin here. Harbin would put everything in the air and put it all, give it all +1/+1. So yeah, definitely against a mirror match, but not quite the same. Different types of... I mean, that is a creature. So, Myrel, during your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Whenever it attacks, create X 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature tokens, or X is done by creatures you control, of soldiers you control. We can actually deal with that now with the Destroy Evil. Can we do 2 things here? We don't have the mana, unfortunately. So I'm just going to destroy this Myrel whilst we have a chance. Yeah, we can't allow that to stick around. And okay, opponent scoops it out. They saw the writing on the wall. Kind of wanted to double spell there and get rid of their Thalia, but we'll take that win. So soldiers is pretty strong today. I think as the days goes on, I don't think Soldiers is going to be quite so good. But, as of today, I'm pretty impressed with it. I put up a video earlier of the first half an hour of today, and I played 8 games and won 7 of them. It does seem to me that as the days gone on, the aggro decks have started to become more popular. I was trying to make a red artifact deck, and I have got it made. It's just seemed a little bit weak. We get to go first here. The hand's okay. We don't have any 2-drops though. I don't really want to mulligan on the play. We'll keep it. We'll just play our tap land and we'll see where we go with this. Mountain for our opponent. Okay, and Epicure. So I'm guessing Anvil style deck. There are so many good cards in the Anvil deck at the moment that it's going to be a real headache to play against. So I'll hold the Soul Partition in case they want to play the Anvil this turn. There's a Swamp as predicted, and they want to attack for 1. We'll just take it. Harvester, okay. Well, we're going to Cathar that next turn. So, sure. We'll let them have it. Siege Veteran. Alright, so I really hate using Brutal Cathar against these black decks, especially against Harvester that has an ETB. But we're just going to do it. And to be honest, whatever creature we play there, the opponents are likely going to have a removal. But we'll see. And there's the Anvil. Okay, well, we're going to partition that. Play with fire. Oh, as predicted. Yeah, well, there's nothing much we could do there. To be honest, whatever creature we played, they were going to... The same was going to... But we are going to try and find... Oh, that's good as well. So targeting Charm, though. So we do have a couple of Disenchants in the deck. We need to try and find them. Whatever we play, the opponent can kill with the Harvester on the battlefield. Do we try and lure out the Harvester attack? I think I am going to do that. I think I'm going to play the Veteran here. And if they want to kill it with their Harvester, so be it. But at least I get to then play the Myrel next turn. Yeah. We have another one in our hand. Synthesizer. Alright, so we're hanging in there. I really hope this Myrel survives. I'm sure we can do that. Yeah, going on the drawing on the play. I mean, we were on the play, I guess, in this game, but no early drops. We've missed the land drop here, so again, whatever we play, they're just going to use their Harvester on. A couple of Siege Veterans, so we'll just drop this and see what they want to do. Yeah, so missing some land drops here has been a real kind of issue here. That was weird. I looked away and looked back, and our Siege Veterans are 3/3 all of a sudden. I'm not really sure. What did they play? Yeah, this deck seems pretty cool. As the days gone on, our opponents have kind of got wind of that, and definitely, I think they've definitely got answers to our threats. Like right now, I mean, they've probably got to play with fire, but I'm just gonna have to block. If they've got to play with fire, they've got to play with fire. Can't win them all. Okay. I don't think we're getting away from this one. Reinforcements. Soul Partition, not too great when they've got quite a low curve like us. Like them, sorry. Yeah, we'll just play it on Myrel as they go. I would build this deck. I think it's going to be popular going forward, and it's one of those things that any soldiers that come in the future decks, in the future sets, are going to be. What do we want to do? It's going to be added to it. But yeah, I won quite a few games this morning, and as the day's gone on, it's kind of dried up slightly. I quite like the mirror matches, they're quite fun with this deck. But I think this Anvil deck is definitely one that I'm going to be making going forward, but I always find it confusing playing the Anvil deck. These sacrifice decks, not really my thing. I think the opponent just needs to attack everything here. We'll block what we can and see what happens. One of the good things about this deck is if you have a lot of creatures down, the Harbin can surprise your opponent. I think they just sack the artifact here, don't they? We'll just play down every creature we've got and see where we go. So one of my other decks I made was a blue and... I guess when it attacks... Oh, we should have played the... I wasn't really paying any attention to it. Should have played that first. I wasn't paying attention to the game. I've kind of resigned myself to losing. I've got that Myrel creates a whole ton of creatures. I think the Anvil's going to kill us anyway. One of the decks I've been playing is a blue-black second draw, second card draw deck, which has been pretty nice. Played it the other day in the early access event. It did really well. Meta's obviously completely different now, so it's not been doing too well, but it's pretty fun. But yeah, the Anvil deck's going to be pretty nice, and it's definitely something going forward I'm going to look to be playing. Oh, Result there. Keep them waiting. But that's the kind of deck we're not too great against. Little blockers, and we don't have any of our flyers, so we'll just keep playing and see how we're getting on. But yeah, I whizzed all the way up through to Diamond 3 earlier, and struggling to get a couple of games in a row. Presumably it was quite early on, and players have now got home, and they've made a few decks, brewed some cards. I just wanted to give this deck a little bit more of a game, of a go. I guess one thing we're missing here is a 1-drop. I think that's one of the... I might add a 1-drop in a minute. There is a 1-drop soldier that some people play, but it's one of those ones where you can pay and tap it to look at the top exercise of your library and put a soldier into your hand, but I don't like those kind of cards, to be honest. This Swift Spear is going to be annoying. We'll play out Thalia, which should be quite good against a Prowess style deck. Whew, survived the play with fire there. Can we survive a lightning strike? Oh, we've slowed them right down with one Thalia, it looks like. Alright, so we're going to set ourselves up to try and win with Harbin. So we can't win next turn, that will have 4 creatures. So I think what we'll do is we'll play our Siege Veteran now. We'll put a counter on Thalia. Okay. I'm actually not going to attack. Just going to hold fire. We're going to try and kill him in one turn. There's a mechanized warfare. Okay. Can take that damage. If they wanted to attack anyway. And it's perfect. So we'll decline that. We'll pass our turn. We'll see what we can do next turn. So this is looking good. Opponent with a 5th mana. And another warfare. Okay, that's just what we wanted to see, to be honest. They might be worried about a Wandering Emperor here. because we're feigning the fact that we've got that. But yeah, we'll play out our reinforcements here. Look how strong that is. We'll get +1/+1. That's where these soldiers are so good. When they all play on curve like that. That's definitely the best way to play this deck. Just wait for that Harbin to come down. I think most of the wins I've had are with that one. I was expecting more reanimator decks today. Boros decks. They were a thing in Dominaria, and now there are so many more toys for them to play with that I was expecting to see them everywhere. And I've seen a couple, but not as many as I thought. Opponent goes first. I do like Thalia in my opening hand though, so I'll keep this. What are you doing? Ah, there we go. Mulliganing. Yeah, we'll keep this. And we can just play out our planes. Okay, so it's a tap sundown pass for our opponent. Yeah, we'll just play planes and say go. Okay, so Jeskai. So that could be the same deck. We really want to get Thalia down. If it gets countered, I guess it just gets countered. Sure, we'll reveal Thalia. We're going to play anyway. It does hit the battlefield, so that should be quite good against a Jeskai deck. And it's a Storm Carved Coast. Okay, I'm wary now. So I kind of want to play this veteran here. Actually, let's go for the officer. Play it now. See if the opponent wants to counter it or they want to do something about Thalia. Alright, well they're going to just Faithful Men. So here's the reanimator deck that I was just talking about. Hence Fable. Alright, so you probably, what they did, they've got the this Phyrexia is good unless there's more than 3 creatures on the battlefield. And we're going to get more than 3 creatures on the battlefield here, so I think we'll play out our Brutal Cathar actually. Stop them gaining that mana. Attack with everyone, make a 1/1. That kind of waters down the portal here a little bit. If the opponent was hoping for 6 mana to play a reanimation spell, then they don't have the goblin on the battlefield. Alright, just a load of islands though. I don't really know what they could have. Maybe they're missing planes? So we're going to do a massive attack next turn, it seems. We'd love to draw another veteran. Okay, planes. Well, I'm just going to play our veteran here and attack with everyone. And we're just going to play another creature, so sure. And we can draw at the end of our turn if we need to. And Fable transforms. And Celestus, okay. Alright, well this is game over, isn't it? We can tap our creatures, draw a card, and it's another officer. So we'll just, yeah, just put that reflection and attack the opponent. So the reanimator deck there, I think they missed white mana there. They weren't able to reanimate that portal. But even if they did, we had more than 3 creatures in the battlefield, so we could just start sacking tokens as well. Some more masteries. Yeah, we'll play this for a bit and then I'll move to my Dimir deck that I quite like. Been playing a lot of Magic today. I think tomorrow I'll look at Rakdos. Try and move it away a little bit from aggro, maybe into a Jund. See what we can do around those. I've seen a lot of mono red artifact decks, but yeah. I don't really want to play aggro tomorrow. The meta always starts with aggro and then it moves to control over the next few days, and then it will sort of water down into a mid-range battle. But anyway, I've been really impressed with these cards. These new cards, pretty powerful. Lots of hugely expensive cards that do so much when they enter the battlefield. Ambitious Farmhand. Opponent on mono white, maybe? It's another archetype that I'd like to play. And we draw a veteran, second one. Alright, so we will, I guess, we'll hold open the Harbin for later on. I think I'm going to play the Officer here. Start creating some bodies. We can attack with Thalia here. Next turn we can create another token. Yeah, another Thalia. It's not really what we want. So they might have Resolute Reinforcements, so I think I'm going to play the Veteran first. And we'll attack our opponent. Okay, so there's a stop here. So they've got something. Okay, it's Destroy Evil on my Officer. Okay. Maybe we didn't need to play the Veteran then, but we'll attack now. So yeah, had we not played the Veteran there, we would have got that attack through. But we'll let them know. So Thalia gets in. And Restoration right there. Right, so are we another reanimator deck here? And well, that's going to be fantastic. Am I going to hold that till next turn? So I'm thinking next turn they're going to discard one of those massive artifacts and reanimate it. So I'm going to hold open Negate. Yeah, we'll just pass our turn, I think. We'll negate their spell right now. Okay, not quite. Not how I thought that was going to happen. And another farmhand. So they were hiding the blue there. And reinforcements. Alright, so we're missing land drops all over the sharp. Are we going to risk... I think we're just going to pass our turn. Yeah, I'm just going to have to pass the turn. I can't afford to for them to play that artifact that they can turn into the Planeswalker here. And we can always play our reinforcements if we need to. Okay, there's the Might Stone and the Weak Stone that we're going to counter. Really need a land next turn. If we get a land, I think we might win the following turn. Okay, Spiritual Companion. So what's my biggest creature right now? So we'll play this, then we'll pass the turn, and I absolutely hope our opponent doesn't kill us now. Next turn we'll play the... We need to attack with 5 creatures for this Harbin to work, so we can't just have 5 creatures on the battlefield. So a lot of mana for our opponent. Negate's okay. As I say that. They're gonna exile everything. I mean it's fine. It's quite aggressive, isn't it? The fact that they've got 2 cards in their hand and we've got all the cards in our hand. I mean, Negate would have been great there. Negate deals with some of the spells that I think are super important at the moment, which include things like the reanimation spells. Alright, so didn't really look at my land there, but we've only got the 1 planes. I was going to hope to play the reinforcements. Yeah, we'll just play reinforcements, I think. I'm going to attack our opponent. They might have a Wandering Emperor. No blocks. 10. Really need a white mana. I wasn't sure. I wasn't realising how lacking white we are in our mana base here. Okay. Cycling. And they're going to attack us for 1. Just going to play reinforcements. Come on, Deck. Let's say white mana here. What is holding priority? Could be a counter spell. Harbin. Legendary creatures. I think we'll play out our veteran in case they've got a counter spell and we can afford it. I don't know why they exiled the board. We're slowly getting to playing Harbin and winning the game. I do think they might have a Wandering Emperor in their hands. I'm just not going to attack. I'm going to let them try and kill me, because we're going to kill them with Harbin. I'm just going to let this play out. I don't know if this is the right thing to do. I've got no idea why they exiled the board. Yeah, they did have one in it. As I predicted. They've been holding open that mana for a while. Okay, and there's a Beachhead. Which is nice because we get to double spell now. So I'm going to play out Siege Veteran here. I'm going to play Harbin, and if they want to counter it, they can counter it. Sure. I kind of want them to kill Harbin if they want to kill someone. No attacks. Gonna kill him next turn. Yeah, they did have a Destroy Evil, and by putting the... I wanted them to target that because we got the other Harbins in our hand. So we've kind of set up for this game a little bit. And the Mightstone and the Weak Stone. Alright, so this is game over for them. They just never got the right cards at the right time here, it seems. Yeah, we'll just play out our islands, play out this, and attack with everyone. Sure. And yeah, opponent scoops it up. So yeah, another victory by waiting for the Harbin to come down. So these soldiers are really powerful once they get moving. And I'm glad we didn't attack into that Wandering Emperor there. I think that might have kept us alive in that game. Guess we did swerve their Might Stone and Weak Stone, but we were holding a Negate ready for that kind of shenanigans. I like how you can now play Azorius games and not just be a control game. So that was an Azorius deck versus an Azorius deck, and that was two completely different decks. We were aggro, they were on the control. Opponent goes first here. I mean, our hand's pretty good, so we'll just keep this. We'll play an island. This card is just, I mean, for 2 mana, it doesn't even have to attack itself, and that's what I think is just... I would have expected this to have to attack along with 4 or 5 other creatures. I wondered if there's a different version of this kind of deck in a longer format. That could be good. Yeah, opponent mana's right here. But we should be fine against this, I guess. Gonna have to play something though, so the Harbin's pretty nice, but it's pretty weak. We're gonna not be blocking this turn, so I think I'll get down the Harbin. Next time, at least we can attack before. Mono white, it's always pretty good. Not really sure if there's too many cards in the new set. Haven't explored them all yet. Can't block this. We need this Harbin on the battlefield. And Guardian of Moving Army. Alright, so that's pretty nice. Can attempt to destroy it next turn. I guess we can Brutal Cathar it. When it tosses, we draw land. Yeah, so we'll just Brutal Cathar it, I think. Don't want to get it out of hand. Destroying ability is pretty good there. And we'll attack our opponent for 3. Start pinging down their life totals. Okay, opponent gets in there. No blocks. Take 6. Aggro. We draw a Eiganjo. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Okay, so obviously I don't want to die this turn. We need to hold open Eiganjo, I think. So this will be... we got any... that's a legendary creature, so we can afford to play that. Hope it sticks around. And I guess we can attack with the... is it greedy if we attack with everyone? I'm going to attack with everyone. I mean, this could be greedy. I was hoping that they didn't have like a Resolute Reinforcements, so Brutal Cathar now would be a Brutal Cathar, to be honest. Oh my god, yeah, it comes down as a 3/3, I forgot about that. Alright, so we can kill one of these things. Let's kill this Initiate. Totally forgot about the Brute there. And I'm just going to take 4, go down to 2. And there's a Valiant Veteran. Alright, so I don't really want to double spell here. I'm not really sure how does anyone know how the stack would work next turn? Who would be Catharing who? think theirs would trigger first and then mine would trigger after, and I think I do take their brute. Yeah, I'm just going to attack with the Harbin. Okay, so maybe it doesn't work that way. Sure. Oh, it does work that way. I don't know what was going on there. Yeah, I thought that my Brutal Cathar is going to trigger last, but I wasn't 100% sure, and I don't like that you either. Two Brutal Cathars against each other is complicated. Alright, let's play another one. So yeah, this is starting to get more consistent now. It wasn't earlier. But Soldiers is fun. Not really been a... I don't really think it's been necessarily a try before. I mean, there's always been lots of Soldiers, but not really anything that I can remember anyway. And I'm not really sure what Soldiers there are in Explorer, but this Harbin has got to be good. Alright, so Harbin, a couple of Negates. I'm going to keep this as a bit of an experiment to see if we can win this game. We'll keep this one. Haunted Ridge, right, so it's probably not a good key. Play our tap land. Rakdos is going to be creature heavy on Negates. Do not like that. Harvester? Okay. Alright, so I don't think this game is going to be a good one for us. So I'm just going to play out whatever creatures we've got. Can't sit around doing nothing. I guess we could have just held open the gate in case they got Liliana. I'm not really sure if people still play Liliana. They might as well attack first. There we go. No blocks. Oh, it's a cool. Alright. So, for those who haven't seen this before, it's actually a 7/5, but you can pay it for its prototype cost. And it reduces it. So, we can target that, but it's going to cost us life to do so. I kind of want it though. I think we're just going to go for a big attack in a couple of turns. Attack our opponent for 3. Yeah, they're going to gain 3 life again. But I don't think we're going to win by just sitting back doing nothing. Yeah, no blocks. Aggro versus aggro. We have a couple of removals in our hand. This is exactly the same as the game I just played. It was literally the same line of cards. Yeah, I think we're just going to Cathar the Georgia that we can see. It's fine. Take 3. Sure. Not much we can do there. And we're just going to attack our opponent down. Get another one there. The Harbin is the best card I've got in my deck. It has consistently won me pretty much every game I've won today. So I'm trying to set up for a Harbin win here, but it's difficult when you've got this flesh force. And yeah, I'm only playing I'm not really playing Negates. I don't really know why or what the Negate's in there for necessarily, but I thought that maybe we'd be playing more reanimator decks. But clearly not. The thing is, we can't really even. Well, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to target this flesh gorger. Take the life. Sure, whatever. And we'll just attack with this. Try and set ourselves up to win in a couple of turns. Sitting on 2 life is going to be a bit difficult. The thing with the Harbin is it still dies to the cut downs and a lot of the harvesters I've seen today. So hopefully they've got a nice big spell here that I can negate. And Invoke Despair would be nice. Yep. Don't really want to give him back this Gorger, but they're going to have to get it back, I guess. We're not going to win the game at all if we lose this Harbin, so... We'll tap down our team, we'll draw a card. Our winning round's going to come to an end here, I think. I guess it comes as a 7-5. Alright, so we're learning something every day here. Negate that. I just didn't even think about the Flesh Gorger there. I don't really know what we can do about this. It's going to cost us 7 life to kill it. It's going to do 7 damage to us. And there's our good friend Liliana. You got me, opponent. Kind of gave up on this game a couple of turns ago, and it's very short. GG's. Just attack. Come on. Let's go. I gave you my good game. Though if you give a good game, the opponent just replies a good game, and then that's the end of the game. But obviously not. So this is a deck I want to play over the next couple of days. It's quite aggressive, but it's pretty good. See what's in our mastery here. There are so many cards I've not seen yet. So many cheap artifacts that I'm sure I've got so much synergy somewhere. Quite like this sleeve though, it's titanium, isn't it? Alright, well we'll play a couple more games with the soldiers and then I'm going to switch decks, see if I can do something different for an hour or so. Played so much Magic today. I spent all morning playing when I woke up and then spent all afternoon making a video and just trying out loads of things. Most of it didn't work. And this evening I've gone back to the soldiers to try and win some games to make myself feel a bit better. Alright, on the play, I think this is a good hand, so we'll keep this one. We'll play out our tap land. There you go. Swamp. And top one to attack. Pass our turn, we'll play out the reinforcements. Adversary shot. Play our reinforcements. And Dennick. Bit worried about. We'll just play out the veteran. Yeah, we'll just no attacks. Say go. Just gonna wait for that Harbin to come down. If we can find it. Next turn at least we get to play the veteran and hold open Negate, but they might have a Liliana now. Okay, well they attack with everything. It's not gonna block. Another underdog. A card that never seems to go away. And a waste. Okay, so we'll play out our veteran. I don't really want to lose any of my creatures here, so we'll just guess if they had a non-creature spell they would have cast it last time. Let's just pass our turn. And let's put a counter there. And then we'll just hold back. We'll play the control role, they can play the beat down and shoulder it, yeah. Beachhead. Decline that. Let's play Dennick. We'll start pumping up our Dennick so we can get attacking with that. Gain some life back. So, are they going to play any new other cards, or are they all playing the tried and tested mono black deck? Seems good. I don't think so. I'm going to just negate that one right now. Really waiting for Harbin. We'll just hold open this land in our hand. We'll take Dennick. I guess we can attack, but they'll just block with the sleeper. Yeah, so Harbin should win us the game. So we'll just wait for that, maybe. Okay, they can just keep drawing cards. It's fine by me. And Anniversary. I might want to wait for that next turn, surely. And okay, so probably going to have to attack with Dennick in a minute. But maybe we'll put it on the Thalia and attack with that instead. This is interesting. Yeah, we'll attack with Thalia. It's not doing anything. They just take. They just block with a 2-1. Okay, so go. Up to 27. Come on, Harbin. Come on. Sure. And we're gonna raid. Alright, well we're going to attack with Dennick now, I think. Gain some life back. And we'll attack with Thalia as well. Don't block. At least we get about 7 life back. And we'll play Dennick from the graveyard. This is a flyer, so we can start doing damage over the top. We'll play planes. Say go. And reckon a raid. Okay, there's the raid. And if they make us discard. So we're under no real pressure on the board. Still just a Harbin away from winning the game though. There it is. Now let me just get this right. 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, more than enough damage to win the game. And there's Harbin again. That card is the card is ridiculous. The card is ridiculous. But we take those wins. So yeah, there was no way we were going to win that game unless we could give all our creatures flying until end of turn. Well, yeah, until end of turn. I can't recommend this deck enough at the moment, to be honest. It certainly doesn't lose any more games than we play with, so it must be over 50% win rate. I think I've got my untapped actually. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, we'll keep this. Land, say go. Siege Veteran, okay. Alright, well we'll do what we've done all day, and that's not do anything, and then bring out the reinforcements. Yeah, so my soldiers deck is 64% win rate at the moment, 9 and 5. As we draw an island. So I kind of wish we had a Thalia, but I do like playing this veteran. It allows us to create creatures if our non-token creatures die, which is pretty nice. And I'm sure someone's going to die here. Alright, so it's a veteran that dies. It does hit 2 damage though, which is attack for 2. Down to 14. 16, sorry. So yeah, Thalia there would have been great. It's important that you get that down early. Opponent just passes. Interesting. So if I play this veteran, I feel like it's going to be killed. But we'll play it first. See if we can pump our team as we attack. And then we'll play the Harbin in our second main. There it goes. So we'll play this, and then we'll drop this down, and then next turn, when they play Shielded, we can just play the Cathar, if they play Shielded. Sorry. Hopefully they make a 2-3. Okay. Alright, so we have this veteran from the graveyard, it can put a counter on everything. So we'll take out Soaring, attack our opponent for 3. And then next turn we're threatening lethal here. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. So even an Invoke Despair doesn't do it. I would just sack my 1-1. Opponent. They may not have wanted to make that 2-3 that turn, but they didn't know we had the Brutal Cathar, but everyone's playing Brutal Cathar in Soldiers today, so... Okay, so they march the Harbin, gains them some life unfortunately. We draw a Veteran. We'll just drop that and we'll... So this is going to cost 5 from the grave. So again, we're threatening lethal next turn with any one of our creatures. Or 3 of our creatures. So a card I haven't seen today is the Graveyard Trespass, so that would be pretty nice right now for them. That would eat the veteran, gain them a life back, and we wouldn't really be able to attack into it. There it is. They had it all along. We just draw a land. So if we attack with everyone, they go down to 1. We're just going to pass our turn here. If they want to attack, I could block with the veteran here. So I thought we were going to win there, but obviously the opponent got back into it. It was a Liliana. There's no point sacking my veteran now. I guess I could, and then when the graveyard, the glutton... Let's try this. And when they attack and they target it, I can exile it from my graveyard. So at least they don't gain that extra life. And we get to pop our team. Still only got 7 damage on board though. No blocks. We'll take 4. What do I want next turn? I need a way to do 1 extra damage. That doesn't do it, but it's very good. Okay, so there's a stick here. So opponent has something. We'll just attack everyone at the opponent here. Okay, they're going to go down to 3. And yeah, Myrel's going to win us the game if anything else doesn't. So Myrel, when it attacks, you get to create X colorless soldier artifact creature tokens, where X is the number of soldiers you control. Okay, they had Hero's Downfall. And a Tenacious Underdog. And our Brutal Cathar is going to turn back into a Brutal Cathar here, so they better be a cut down in their hand. Okay, there, just attack. Yeah, so they can't activate Liliana. Okay. Thought it might have been a cut down there, which is why they weren't activating Liliana. But we managed to win. They double spelled there, which meant our Brutal Cathar was just going to take their blocker out of the way. So it's a close one there. The Myrel kind of distracted them a bit. I actually haven't won with this card yet, but it's going to be pretty good when I get a chance to do that. Okay, so play one more game. Then we will switch decks for a couple of games. It's been pretty enjoyable today to play with some new cards here. The new set looks pretty good. Opponent goes first. It's not words I want to see when I'm playing with these cards. But we'll take this. Thalia's pretty nice though. See if we're up against Mono Black again. Mono Black or Rakdos. Okay, opponent. I mean, if you're going to give me a free win, I would like that. Although I would prefer to play you if you are there. So yeah, our hand's pretty nice. I just want the opponent to either decide they want to play us or not play us. We've got a great curve actually here. Okay, well, opponent looks like they're not there. Yeah, we'll keep this. See if we can let's see if they're still there. It's a shame because I quite like our hand here. I think I'm going to remove the Dennick. I think I'm going to switch it with another one of the 2 drops. I wasn't really sure too much about what we were going to be facing, but it hasn't really done anything here. I've been mighty impressed with the Harbin and Thalia. Opponent with a Swamp. So we'll just play a tap land and say go. And this Officer's been pretty nice as well. Okay, so Demir deck. And Silver Thraben, sorry, so a Ninja deck. So I'm going to play Thalia, I think. And we'll see if it can slow them down if they've got a non-creature spell they want to cast, like a Planeswalker or something now. And we can block the Furmaster, so that's pretty nice. If they have a ninja in their hand. Haven't seen ninjas for a good minute. Okay, so they're highlighting on Thalia, so yeah, there we go. Marches out of the way. Okay, and a Siege Veteran. Well, I'm going to play the Brutal Cathar here. I'm just going to take out their creature, and then if they want to use another removal on Brutal Cathar, that's fine by me. There we go. Rather than use it on that than one of our other creatures. Okay, got a land, that's good. So we can't quite double spell here, but we'll definitely play Dennick and we'll hold open Negate. So we'll reveal Dennick. Maybe this is the game where Dennick can shine. And this is a decent blocker here at the end of the day. And it has a nice little bit of lifelink. Our opponent gets in, so what can this do? It can evolve. So it can kill our Dennick. Alright, well, just no blocks. Kind of want them to pump mana into it. Or ninja. That's fine by me. And we cast their Evolve Sleeper, and we draw a Brutal Cathar. Alright, so we really, really need another land. I'm going to play Myrel here. Oh, please don't counter. And guess we just attack. Sure. I don't mind them doing this. Let's kill this this rat. Opponent on 6 mana, it seems here. They do need to get rid of this Myrel because that is going to start taking over. It's Otawara, okay. We are only on 14 life though, so it's not like we've taken a lot of damage, but our opponent has used every removal they can find to get rid of our board. That lands off the top? No, just a Harbin. Alright, we're just going to play Brutal Cathar here, I think. There we go. Comes down to 3-3. It's my bad. Sure. We'll lose 3 life targets in there. Okay, they do. Yeah, we really need a land so we can double spell. And then we would also flip the Brute into a Brutal Cathar, which would be nice. Yeah, alright, cool. So I do think they've got a counterspell in their hand though. But I guess it could be the Sleeper that's holding open priority. So I think in this particular instance, I'm going to get the Siege Veteran down. At least it gives us some redundancy in case one of our creatures dies. And we'll double spell, which will also flip our Brute. And I think we'll take out the Evolved Sleeper. Oh, that's my bad again. Yeah, so we'll attack with the Brute. And we'll take out the Evolved Sleeper. I don't want to be drawing any more cards. So again, I'm at the mercy of them drawing a removal spell. At least the Evolved Sleeper doesn't have any ETBs. Opponent attacks with their 2-1. I think I'm going to block. They're just ninjaing in cards, and I can't afford to keep having them. Okay, so they also don't play a card. I can play Myrel here, hold open the gate. Don't really want to double spell. Okay, they just sacrifice their land, and we'll attack with both our creatures here. Opponent down to 5. Yeah, and I like where we are. We hold open Negate in case anything crazy comes our way. And we'll just block here. Well, we can't block, it's got flying, isn't it? Like Ninja. And they get to loot. Are we finally going to see the Myrel do something? No! We could have disenchanted the artifact there and then attacked the opponent for lethal. But yeah, we finally managed to get through 6 games without... or get through to Diamond 2. So we're close to Mythic here. Kind of don't want to stop. But yeah, we'll play a few more. We'll play at least one more. Just 12 games off Mythic. I don't really always like to grind my way to the Mythic ranks. I'm not really into that. I used to. But we've done pretty well today. We've gone through half of Diamond with just this deck. Like I said, I recommend this if anyone's wants a deck to play at the moment. It's pretty good. Opponent goes first, so we will keep this. We're rarely mulliganing in this deck, to be honest. Another Evolved Sleeper. It's got to be the most common card I've seen today on turn 1. We play a Deserted Beach. And it's a it gets hit with 1. We draw a Valiant Veteran. Okay, well, I think I'm going to just drop the Thalia here. See what they want to do with that. These are Fortified Beachheads and really nice cards. Obviously they've been made specifically for this deck, but they're so good. A couple of Evolved Sleepers here. Wonder if they want to crew up this Bankbuster and attack. Nope. Okay. Not saying it's the best thing to do, but they probably should have. I'm just going to Brutal Cathar this underdog. See if they want to crew the Bankbuster now, because I am going to attack with Thalia. So we are hoping they don't have a... oh, it's covered. No surprise there. They get their underdog bag. And yeah, it's going to be no attack. Okay. So I'm just going to play the Brutal Cathar again and hope they don't have another cut down. Yeah, no attacks. I'd love to be attacking into this board. So hopefully they don't have anything to play next turn because we've got a decent set of cards in our hand. Just need to drop a land. If they have an Invoke to start, Thalia's holding fire there. No land for us, but we do have 2 Valiant Veterans here we can play. Or we can play the Myrel. But I feel like playing both Veterans so we can flip this Brute. It will also enable us to attack with Thalia. Fortunately, when the Brutal Cathar is the Werewolf side, it doesn't get pumped by the Veteran. This is a bit of a blowout. Should have absolutely... Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have... yeah, that was a mistake. I should have expected a cut down. Let's see. Alright, well, we'll take out one of these Evolved Sleepers. Not sure if they meant to do that, but they spent mana evolving their sleeper that the Brutal Cathar was about to take. So unfortunately, I don't think we can block this, and I really hope they don't have a removal for us. In pretty big trouble if they have. It's another Bankbuster. They get to draw if they want. Okay, the land's nice. I'm just going to play out the Myrel here. It means the opponent can't activate Bankbuster this turn. So we'll attack our opponent. I'm down to 13. Yeah, they can't activate their Bankbuster. But they have to do it now. Really? Is our friend Liliana? Yeah, we can have the Valiant Veteran. Draw a Dennick. Okay, so I think we will definitely play both our soldiers here, then we can attack our opponent's Myrel. Yes, and the opponent scoops it up. Saw the right on the wall, so Myrel there was going to create a whole bunch of creatures. It's going to create a 4 1/1s. Then next turn it would have created 8 1/1s and so forth. Yeah, that was a pretty good game actually. I don't think the opponent drew right, but also they missed a trigger. When Myrel came down, they should have drew with their Bankbuster before it hit the battlefield, because it meant that they couldn't activate their artifact on my turn. Alright, we will just let's just switch decks for 1 minute, see what we can do. I'm just going to play one game with this this other deck that I've been playing with. The Draw to Death deck. I'm not sure how it's going to go in this particular meta, but you never know. Okay, opponent goes first. Our hand's pretty bad actually. We'll mulligan this. Much better. We'll get rid of Invoke Despair. This is just going to be an experiment to see how this deck gets on today. We can draw a shield reader. Alright, we'll play an island and we'll hide what we're doing. We need one of our puppeteers on the battlefield. Mono white, Sunset Reverie, okay. Just to draw a card. Ooh, there's a Gix. That's going to be great next turn. So we can get Gix down and then we can start hitting our opponent, drawing some cards. If we can get shouldered down, so if we want to hit land drops over the next few turns. Alright, scoops it up straight away. They must have missed their land drop, so I'll take that win. I'm not really sure how we were going to get there, but yeah, we probably would have Tainted Indulgence looking for a land, and then we would have played Gix, Sheldred, and hopefully Invoke Despair. So that was a nice win, but we didn't actually play anything. Let's just check back on this deck, see if there's any changes I need to make to it. Maybe instead of Negate we could play some Make Disappears. Maybe that would be better right now. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We need to be... Hello? Game? There we go. Go to the throat. Destroy target non-artifact creature. I'm actually going to switch those out as well for Infernal Grasps. We gain so much life in this deck that I don't want to limit myself just because of an Infernal Grasp. Although Infernal Grasp onto those Flesh Gorges is pretty bad. And yeah, we've got Surge Engine in this deck, and then we've got loads of ways to draw cards, and then hopefully the Gixian Puppeteer can win us the game. It's like a mono black kind of burn deck here. So this did pretty well the other day when I was on the when I was playing, but hasn't really done so well today. Alright, let's play another game. Probably wrap this up in about 15 minutes. Get set for another day tomorrow. Another long day of playing this game. I think we'll definitely go with Rakdos tomorrow. See how that goes. Maybe try and hit Mythic. We're only, what, 10 games off Mythic at the moment. Opponent goes first. Our hand's okay. It's quite top heavy. Yeah, we'll just keep it as a... We'll just hope that Make Disappear can sort of keep us in the game here. Okay, so Adarkar Wastes for our opponent. We did draw a Tainted Indulgence, which is nice. So we'll play an island. I'll play the Foundry there, as we would want to be playing Tainted Indulgence next turn if we can. And it's Thalia, so we can't. Okay, so this is annoying. We'll play the Foundry now, though. It does happen. Okay, so we're going to be on the other side of soldiers probably right now. So we know what to expect. Siege Veteran, okay. Yeah, this guy's gone. I don't know how we can get back from this. They're on to a very, very good start here. Yeah, no blocks. Thalia is too good against our deck, to be honest. Infernal Grasp, okay, well... Let's pass our turn. So we're going to have to get rid of Thalia. It's going to open up the game a little bit for us. It will create a 1-1. And that's the card I wasn't playing, the Recruitment Officer. Yeah, I don't like the ability there. Look, play 4, look at the top 4 cards of your library. I mean, it's pretty good, it's just I don't really like how slow it can be sometimes. So I'm going to just kill the Thalia, I think. I have to. It's slowing us down big time. I wonder if the opponent has a... Oh, that's spell here, though. Another Thalia would be annoying. And we draw an Evolved Sleeper. So yeah, we'll play that. Guess we'll hold open and make Disappear. Maybe Tainted Indulgence. We'll see what they do. If this is a Harbin though, we're in trouble. And they are going to put their counter on the Recruitment Officer. Sounds good. 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. So I really need to... I can't block here. We'll just take the damage here. And yeah, 5-0. I know the cards, the deck's busted. I'm telling you, Brutal Cathar. Well, we'll just make Disappear that. I'm getting absolutely destroyed right now by a soldier deck. I wish I didn't swap, but it was just an experiment to see if there was anything else I had that I can play with this evening. We've got a Shipwreck Marsh. So Invoke Despair is not really going to do much for us here. We can't even play it anyway. It is brutally fast. I mean, if you like fast decks, then yeah, this is definitely one for you. It's going to good game the opponent here and scoop this up. No way back from that. I'm going to go back to playing soldiers. 10 minutes. I didn't like that. I didn't feel comfortable playing another deck. I've been playing soldiers all day, and I think I'm going to just stay doing that. It is brutally fast. It's super good. I feel bad. Sorry, soldiers. Let's come back to you. Well, I will want to see if I want to make a change though. Dennick. Where is it? So Negate's done alright. Been quite impressed with that. Disenchant maybe not so much. I thought there might be more artifacts and enchantments, but people aren't playing that, and not so much Dennick. I'm definitely going to go up a Harbin. I didn't know I was one down there. and the Soul Partition's been quite good. Maybe I'll play out a March here. We'll do the March of Otherworldly Light. Let's get rid of the Disenchant. This might sound bad. I didn't realise I only had the 3 Harbins. Yeah, we'll go like this. I'm going to have to craft up another Harbin, that's fine. Alright, let's go back to playing this for a couple of few minutes. Sorry soldiers, you know I love you. So even when people have board wipes, I've noticed that the deck seems to be doing pretty well. We've able to come back from them pretty well when we get to create 1/1s. I don't know if you've played the Iconoclast in the Is It Colours yet, but that creates artifact soldiers as well, and that's a pretty good card as well if you can get that down and start making some synergies with Saheeli. Another deck I want to make over the next few days. I mean, I really like this hand. We'll keep this. We can play all our spells, and they're all pretty good ones. Would like a Thalia though. I don't want white mana. There's Siege Veteran. Alright, so we'll just play out our what do we want to do? Play out our wastes, pass our turn, and then we'll play Resolute Reinforcements on our opponent's instead. Let's Plaza, and then do Dennick. Let's do that right now. Guess we could have Soul Partition that if we wanted to. Then it's going to be pretty annoying, actually. I think we'll just get rid of that right now. One thing I do think with this deck is you want to get in as much damage as you can early on. Keep the tempo play. I'm not happy I missed a land drop there. And recruitment officer. Alright, so they're on soldiers as well. Valiant Veteran. Not a land drop. There's a Harbin though, and that's pretty good. So I think we'll play out our Siege Veteran here. Or do we? No, we're going to play out our Skystrike Officer. Won't attack. At least next turn we can start making some creatures, and then we can get in there with a Harbin and see out the rest of this game. I think this is definitely the best aggro deck there is. Ah, green mana. Okay, so they're banned. Okay, different. There's Dennick. Sure, we can survive Dennick hitting the battlefield. We're just going to take this damage if they want to attack. We'll block the veteran. I'm just going to pass their turn. So this is where the officer's pretty good. We get to draw a card. Oh, there's a land. That's exactly what we want to do. Alright, cool. So we'll be attacking here with the officer to create a token. So I think what we'll do is we'll play out the other officer. We'll set ourselves up for the next turn. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I want to go to attacks, hit them with the officer. It's going to create a 1/1. And then next turn we get to play the veteran and the Harbin and hit the opponent for lethal. Yeah, even with Dennick attacking, they only got up to 19, and we've got exact 19 damage next turn. If we keep all the creatures on the battlefield, that is. Okay, opponent goes to attack. Well, we're just going to take this. No blocks. I think I do want them to play a spell because I'm worried about the Wandering Emperor here. Okay, just a recruitment officer. Okay, I think that's I mean, that is a flyer, isn't it? Annoying. So I'd like March of Otherworldly Light right now. Okay, it's Resolute Reinforcements and a Brutal Cathar. So do we win here? If we Brutal Cathar the Steel Seraph, play Harbin, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, I don't think there's any coming back for him, to be honest, even though... Yeah, I'm just going to Brutal Cathar this Steel Seraph. It's worrying if they kill my Brutal Cathar. So we're going to attack the opponent, going to create a bunch of creatures. Put them down to 7, not quite dead. So if they've got removal, they're inclined to want to kill the Cathar, but I really want the Harbin to stay alive. That's the one that I want on the battlefield. And we have pump spells in our hand in the Veteran and the Veteran actually. So I can't see us losing this. They would need a board wipe or maybe even a Wandering Emperor next turn. Yep, and they can't see it through, and once again the soldiers takes it down. Even though we were up against soldiers. We were... I don't know what the green's for. That's interesting that they're playing Bant. And the Steel Seraph as well, and Angels. It's a slightly different type of deck. I guess it wasn't necessarily soldiers, otherwise why would they play that? But the Valiant Veteran... I don't know. I'm not really sure what they were playing. But yeah, I was happy with the way that ended the game. How long will we be doing this? Alright, I'm going to play one more game. And then we're going to call it quits for the evening. So my MVP of the day is the Harbin, by an absolute long way. Soul Partition's been pretty good as well. It's just a little cheap exile spell. It's a good little template play, and I earlier on I managed to actually exile one of my own creatures, and I can't keep this by the way. Exile one of my own creatures to save it from a board wipe, and managed to play it the following turn. This is much better. I'm gonna get rid of the Negate. On the mulligan here, I don't think we've got enough time to be holding open the So when it attacks, another target creature you control gets +1/+1 to end a turn. Seems good. We'll play an island, we'll scare them, make them think we're playing a Haughty Djinn deck. They hit us, and it's another one. And we draw a Veteran. So we're just going to pass our turn, and we're going to hold open Reinforcements. So we've got a pretty nice hand, even though we're on the mulligan. I guess each one of these is going to get +1/+1. I'm not going to try and ambush these. We'll just take the damage. We have 20 damage for a reason. Brutal Cathar right now. Okay. Play our Reinforcements. Another Reinforcements, no land. Well, that is a pickle. I think we're going to pass our turn, and we'll just do the same thing we just did. Annoyingly. Siege Veteran, okay. Most are scooping. I haven't seen too many scoops today. You misplayed. I mean, there are a lot of new cards to be mindful of, so it's quite difficult to know exactly what to do. And I'm playing up against another soldier deck here. I mean, there's so many soldiers. These are soldiers. Yeah, we're just going to take the damage here, I think. I do find that you have to take a lot of damage sometimes. You can't just sit around and hope that you can survive back in and dive in. I've only drawn 2 mana the whole game here. Guess we just hold open the Soul Partition and we'll just play the Valiant Veteran. Gonna take it down. Yeah, this is a loss. That's unfortunate that we're gonna end the day on a loss, even though we've done pretty well today. We just won't pass. We won't play a spell here. Hopefully they don't double spell. So what rank are you done? How are you finding this? 'Cause we're quite close to Mythic in this one, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Haven't seen too many control decks though, mid-range decks. Yep. These frontliners are pretty nice cards. I have only drawn 2 mana though, so if we were able to take this damage, next turn we could do a whole chunk back, but we can't, so I guess we'll end up blocking the Brute and then chump blocking the frontliners. Yeah, no, we need to keep that alive. I don't mind losing when we're only drawing 2 mana. I have found that the times I've lost today have mostly been mana. Maybe we are slightly mana shy. So we finally draw one. Way too little too late. I guess we could have always petitioned at any point in this game. Whatever, we'll just play Thalia, we'll just say go. Let the opponent kill us. Yep, we'll just say go. Well, this is a disappointing end. So opponent on mono white, a mono white version of this. I might explore that. But you do miss out on a few cards like Harbin here. But then you do get access to cards like the Mishra Foundry, so... GG's. Okay, I'm not blocking, so... Alright, okay, opponent. So let me check out my stats, see how we got on today. So I went... Where are we? Soldiers, 68% win rate. 13-6. Thanks, Don. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna be streaming a bit over the next few days, just we see what new decks are around. I'll probably play something a bit different tomorrow, maybe Rakdos. And I do like the idea of this mono white soldier, so I'll have a look at that. But I have missed. I'll miss the Harbin here. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll speak to you again very soon.